So hello everyone, we'll get my review of Darling In the Franxx episode 5. So I think it's a big thing that he's evolving. Hopefully he got boobs, so my plan with the whole gender balance, like my theory, but yeah, the Uni theory, red and blue seems to be possible, doesn't really, define my theory, it can be both. But anyway, I think one thing that is really important here is that there's a lot of like bugs, right? There's a lot of spiders, which is like the bite arcanine, and there's a lot of bugs and mushes. And I think that's very, very good detail here. So basically, when he's in the bathroom, you see some kind of spider going down, right? You see a web next to him, and there the web is a kind of butterfly stuck in the web. And as we know, butterflies go from like a larva into cocoon, into a butterfly, right? Like Pokemon, so yeah. So there's a lot of those kind of symbolism in this episode. So by that, definitely he's evolving. And my general feeling is that yeah, he's kind of transforming his heart. The chest kind of growing, right? With the blue, obviously the cluster of blood thing. So he's turning into some kind of half demon. Maybe like cheese or something completely else. But yeah, he's turning it this, right? Definitely. With all those symbolism. Also, the lamp with kind of the spider or I would kind of say that looks like a cocoon in my opinion. So again, they are like a form of evolution for some insects, right? So definitely a lot of evolution symbolism in this episode. So he's definitely happening, right? And it makes sense. So when the other man dies after 3 rides with 02, you do it twice. You almost do it 3 times, and she kills you, right? She just souls whatever. This guy instead has the reverse effect, so he's apparently increasing in like yellow blood cells. So yeah, he's increasing, right? So obviously the next time he's gonna do it with her. The next time he rides that booty, then he's gonna transform into whatever he will turn into, right? But yeah, so I think it seems to be very obvious at least that's gonna happen, and it makes a lot of sense in the sense that yeah, 3 people, a lot of people die, but he's then the opposite, so he becomes stronger. Yeah, so I like it. I think it sounds pretty cool. Then what it actually means, we don't know yet. What actually, what he's transforming into. But I guess some kind of health demon. That is my guess. Otherwise, though, one thing I'm thinking about is that is she aware? She was touching his injury. That always pains you, honey, but I like you, darling. Yeah. So one thing I was thinking a lot about is that, how would you say that? Is 02 evil? I don't necessarily say the word evil, but is she aware at least that she was doing to him? And I'm thinking about that, and to me, in my opinion, it feels like she kind of is aware. Maybe she's just like, oh, if I screw this guy 3 times, then I can transform into whatever I want. Yeah. Necessarily not, but it feels like she kind of knows at least that she's kind of like maybe either eating the other man or kind of trying to transform them like some kind of spider queen. But yeah, kind of trying to mold them, and if it fails, they die. It's like, oh, whatever, I don't need these people. But this guy's like, yeah, I can mold him and I can create him, and maybe she doesn't know what he will turn into, but it feels to me at least that she's kind of like, yeah, she kind of knows what she's doing. She seems to be aware that she is, purposely, forcefully, painfully evolving Hiro from being a human into something else, right? I think so. That's what I would go for this. That she actually knows what she's doing. Generally premise of it. Like I said, I don't think she knows exactly, what he's gonna turn into. I don't think she knows it either. But I think she kind of has an inherent feeling that if I do this with him, I can, make him something else. Yes, that to me seems to be she should be very well aware of that. That's why she's like, don't try to come. Yeah, she wants to create a man that fits for her, whatever half demon thing she is, right? Yeah, so she's like, I need my own demon boyfriend. Yeah, so that seems to be the thing, definitely. If it starts with my previous theory, but my theory didn't include gender bender, but yeah, I mean, I could see it. Yeah, like my theory isn't gender bender, but it would be pretty awesome if she would gender bend him, so he could be in the form of the woman, literally. Yeah, that would be something, but that would be interesting. Definitely, it would be really interesting if that happened. It would be very nice, very uncommon in mainstream anime, right? But yeah, like some things will happen to him, and I think that she necessarily isn't evil, but she's very selfish. I think 02 is aware. I think she's aware of that she is, she's like, yeah. And the thing is that we see all these bugs, right? We see the spiders and so on, and it's like, man, she's kind of like this dominant, whatever, right? Like a Black Widow. Yeah, it's like that is my prey. I'm gonna eat this boy, don't come in my way. And in her side it's more like, not eating him in this case then, but more like, you know, making as a perfect husband or a mate for her, right? I think she's somewhat self-aware that she is transforming him to be her mate, right? Definitely. That's my take on this, for sure. Otherwise, then, the episode was pretty sad, right? I think the kids definitely are not educated with anything else. I'm guessing that they all will die. Maybe not necessarily these kids, these characters, but I'm guessing like as the society of children fighting with mechas, they probably all die, right? They probably generally never get old, and that's why they don't know about sex or love or like whatever. They just like go here, train, fly mecha, die, right? Yeah, so they don't have no interest in teaching them anything else except the general combat themes, it seems, because they don't know what kissing is. So completely, she doesn't answer her love for Hiro. If she goes like, why am I upset? I don't understand. Obviously she's jealous and she's in love with Hiro, and she's sad that he's picking out a woman over her. And she's like, I don't understand this feeling. What is feeling? And Gore's like, I don't understand either. Yeah, like none of them understand. So it's really sad for children. It's really sad for children. Don't seem to understand at all happening, right? And they also probably never was supposed to be alive, right? After they are like, I don't know, 20. So that, yeah. So I'm guessing they have a lot of other kids lined up, right? Other ages, who are younger than them. They can take them instead with these kids' dice. That's come to one of my original theories from episode like 1 or 2 or so, or maybe later. But anyway, I have this general theory that they're obviously gonna fight Papa, right? They're gonna fight Papa. They're gonna fight the government. The government to be really evil. Like all humans are stuck in these kind of weird Capone things, and yeah, and they're abusing little poor orphans, something like that, or like man-created animals, humans, something weird, right? Yeah. So again, I think that really puts again there that okay, they are definitely gonna fight the government, as the government otherwise probably will kill them, right, in like episode 20. Yeah, so for sure, I think they're gonna have to combat the government and Papa and someone. And then also to see the kids being like, oh, the others like us, Papa is trusting us. It's like Papa is abusing you and indoctrinating you to be his slave, but okay, fine. So there's clearly something like that going on, right, where they're tricked by Papa or whatever to fight for them. That's the only life they have, really, right? And eventually they, of course, will revolt, I think, for sure. Eventually they will revolt, absolutely. But yeah, it's pretty sad. And best scene was definitely when she's doing the stare. And that's me again, emphasizing that she knows what she's doing. That stare, right? It's like, get off my man. And that's not only because he's my darling, but it's like I'm aware that I am doing it, and it's very selfish, and in the end it's like laughing, they're bloody, let's fight, I'm finally gonna have my mate. Yes, I think she's very well aware what she's doing, and I'm not saying that she's evil in a sense, she's not a bad person, not a good person, but not a bad like antagonist, but she's kind of a very selfish bad person, right? Yeah, I think so, at least with series 2. There definitely is some kind of underlying theme there, which is like, screw you guys, I'm gonna kill you until I find the real man for me, which I can make into my race, right? Something like that. But anyway, hope I enjoyed the review, and I'll see you guys next week. That's weird.